highest possible topic of consciousness to the lowest level topic of David Goggins.
He's high performance.
High performance,
Right.
but like low, like there's no, I don't think David has any time for philosophy. Let's just put it this way.
Well, I think we can tack it to what we were just saying in a meaningful way, which is whatever goes on in that abstraction part of the brain, he's figured out how to dig down in whatever the limbic friction, he's figured out how to grab a hold of that, scruff it, and send it in the direction that he's decided it needs to go. And what's wild is that what we're talking about is him doing that to himself, right? It's like he's scruffing himself and directing himself in a particular direction and sending himself down that trajectory. What's beautiful is that he acknowledges that process is not pretty. It doesn't feel good. It's kind of horrible at every level, but he's created this rewarding element to it. And I think it's so admirable, and it's what so many people crave, which is regulation of the self at that level.
And he practices, there's a ritual to it. There's every single day, like no exceptions. There's a practice aspect to the suffering that he goes through.
It's principled suffering.
And principled suffering.
It is.
And I admire all aspects of it, including him and his girlfriend / wife. I'm not sure. Should probably know this.
I don't know.
Fiance.
Wonderful person.
I'm not asking him.
No. We've only communicated. I've only communicated with her by text about some stuff. I was asking David, but yeah, they clearly have formed a powerful team.
Yeah.
And it's
Good
a beautiful thing to see people working in that kind of synergy.
It's inspiring to me, same as with Elon, that a guy like David Goggins can find love. That you find a thing that works, which gives me hope that like whatever flavor of crazy I am, you can always find another thing that works with that. I've had so maybe let's trade Goggins stories. You from a neuroscience perspective, me from a self-inflicted pain perspective. I somehow found myself in communication with David about some challenges that I was undergoing. One of which is we were communicating every single day, email, phone, about a particular 30-day challenge that I did that stretched for a longer, of push-ups and pull-ups.
You made a call out on social media.
Yeah, social media. It was
Actually, I think that was the
dumb
point. I knew of you before, but that's where I started tracking some of what you were doing with these physical challenges. And
the hell's wrong with that guy?
Well, no, I think I don't often comment on people's stuff, but I think I commented something like neuroplasticity loves a non-negotiable rule. No, I said a non-negotiable contract, because at the point where neuroplasticity really loves a non-negotiable contract, because and I've said this before, so forgive me, but the brain is doing analysis of duration, path, and outcome, and that's a lot of work for the brain. And the more that it can pass off duration, path, and outcome to just reflex, the more energy it can allocate to other things. So if you decide, there's no negotiation about how many push-ups, how far I'm going to run, how many days, how many pull-ups, etc. You actually have more energy for push-ups, running, and pull-ups.
And when you say neuroplasticity, you mean like the brain, once the decision is made, it'll start rewiring stuff to make sure that we can actually make this happen.